the bad actually would outshine the good. Yeah. He started well. Everybody thought he meant well, and his actions were well intentioned. But he became too comfortable. And I had assumed, the power of the IGP was limitless. And Emani Yenuma be Ananka, I'm sure Nanka's on hindsight would say, minimum kamanye. Look, I saw a complete breakdown in discipline in the service.
In the Ghana Police Service?
Mr. Recruits is constables and Mufra. They had no regard for senior officers. And I had witnessed, I had the occasion to witness some of the episodes.
Yeah.
Say BBC Divisional Commander Moa is scared to even deal with the issue because they say we boys. Because they report you directly to the man.
To the IGP.
To the IGP.
Recruits. No?
Yes. Until now Mumbushi. They are no regard for anybody. And you see,
they had access to the IGP straight.
He was the reporting officer. And I can say he was the person they were reporting to directly. And once you encourage younger officers to disregard hierarchy, to disregard structure and seniority,
recipe for disaster.
It is absolutely tragic. And Nuna police for paying for no eti. And vindictiveness was commonplace. When in Nyadri ana or Mumun Masa, you become a target.
Dampare.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and you money be annoyed. Look, to his credit, he engaged more in procurement, in my view, than policing. He did more procurement than he did when it came to the actual work of police. Because a lot of them procurement. And what goes on when it comes to procurement?
Oh, procurement. Say.
And procurement.
Reforms what they buy.
Body comes reforms by now. Na procurement. Body comes procurement. Uniforms procurement. DMB. Na procurement. To the extent says he is newly discovered. In fact, the friends of Dampaya Omabedom Muhwedi, some of them were actually beneficiaries of his kind procurement gestures. Sure, people had contracts to supply pneuma to the police service, and and it's understandable. When it is discourteous to be eating and shouting. Until they looked on, some claimed they were civil society activists and so on and so forth. But they looked on while some of these things were going on because no more what is here? And I feel and they be cried so much shouting, they didn't cry Franklin Kane. Or see his dismissal is what? How did he characterize it? Look, I told civil society is, you see, civil society is a critical part of every democracy, especially developing democracies. Because we try to hold governments in check, make sure they are kept in range. But when you become, whether by design or by accident, a part of the setup, how do you hold the very actors, responsible for their actions? Oh, to the extent that meanwhile, there are things that suggest a soko. You rush to court and so on, trying to force the hand of the president. Nobody does that. Nobody forces the hand of the president to appoint you. When it is time to bow out, gracefully do so. But as here, there are a lot of incidents. I'll just mention a few I have come to have knowledge of. When you say police headquarters or now Masalachibi, there was a mosque there.
Okay.
He prevented the Muslim officers from praying in that mosque for 3 years.
Reason being that
it took 2 ASPs. Bakuye ASP Mohammed Hanan and ASP Alhaji Bawa Jalil. They actually says, look, we bread do ye be bomba aji free or echo all the way to Cantonment's Mosque. Abrayenso it makes it easy and it makes them productive. And you see, when him say